What's happening, everybody? Okay, hopefully you can hear me out there. Big show today. Got a bunch in here already, and they're just waiting to get on. Now, why is this thing? This thing's really pissing me off today. Hi, everybody. Got Will Mass joining us. He is at the moment trying to get in, unless he's already in. I can't see him though, but he's on his way in, and you know how it goes with Will Mass. He's been on here before with me, and you know how it goes. This thing, you know, this thing is blank. It's blank. You just take this thing when Will Mass comes on, you just throw it away. Don't need it. I mean, you could think you're gonna have a show and go a certain way, and nope, not gonna happen. He's gonna just it's gonna go whatever way it goes, and that's just the way it is. So we have, I don't know what he was wanting to do or how he was wanting to do with this. Hey, George from Toy Cannon, how you doing? And how he was wanting to run this, but we got all the guys. We got Liquid Lucky here. We got Denny here. We got Vertical Tracking here. We got Mr. Gray here. They were a last minute ad. I didn't even know that Mr. Gray was coming in, but that's great. But I'm trying to download music for them to play, and it's just, everything's going crazy today. But we will get started, and we're going to talk about the pre-gathering. And what is the pre-gathering, you might ask? Well, the pre-gathering is M3 weekend. You have I think it's Saturday and Sunday this year. But the day before, on Friday, May 3rd, the pre-gathering is hosted by Will Mass. And it has Cream Circus, Thrill Ride, Mr. Gray, Liquid Lucky, Vertical Tracking. All these bands going to be playing from noon to 4 on Friday at Fishhead Cantina and Rockin' Sushi Bar. I mean, don't let the sushi bar fool you. It is a great venue. Anybody that's been there knows it's great. So, boom. So we're just going to bring everybody on at once, because we're not going to just let everybody sit there. We're going to bring everybody on at once. They're going to introduce themselves. They're going to, sit back, chat, and see what happens. So first we have Kenny from Mr. Gray. He's the excellent drummer from Mr. Gray.
Hello.
We
Hello.
have Liquid Lucky, the three guys sitting right there, being all professional. We have Denny from Thrill Ride. He was here a couple
What's
weeks
up?
ago. If
Yes,
if
sir.
y'all are following, he was here a couple weeks ago. And we got Vertical Tracking in the house.
All
What's
right.
up?
How y'all doing tonight?
Very
Good.
God, we got everybody but the master of ceremonies.
Yeah, where's Will at?
He always has problems getting in here. He
He needs
asked
some
me,
KY.
I don't know what the hell goes on with him. He's like, "Do you see me?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I
No,
don't
we
see
need to
you."
give him some jelly.
So good job. All right, so we're gonna start with the person right, and that's Ken. You're gonna
Hey,
introduce yourself
hey,
and
I'm
tell us
Kenny
what you
Barlow.
do.
Okay.
Okay,
What-
just go. Have at it. That's Kenny Barlow.
Hi, everybody.
He's
I'm.
what do you do?
Oh.
What do you do?
I am the drummer for Mr. Gray,
Oh, the wannabe drummer for Mr. Gray.
the wannabe drummer for Mr. Gray.
Wannabe
Very,
drummer.
very entertaining. So they tell
Entertaining,
me. They tell me that.
talkative. He's very,
Talkative.
very, very, very meet and greet.
Yes.
He's cooped up behind the drum kit so much that once he gets released, oh my God, he's a different animal.
Amen to that. Don't
I
let the
met,
beard fool you now.
yeah, I don't know what you're doing with that thing. I
This is
mean,
why I'm in an
wow.
upcoming TV reality show. That's you got to have a beard
Upcoming
because
TV.
it's a redneck show.
It's a red. I'm
Dude,
like, wow.
the show is called Rednecks of the Wood.
You look like my neighbor. My neighbor
Dude,
Dave, he's got a fucking beard like that. It's like down to here now. And he just
yeah, I
started it
don't like
last
it.
year. I'm like, hey, I mean, to each their own. It looks fine. I mean, you look like
Well,
Santa.
thank you.
It's almost Christmas time or something. I don't fucking know. But all right. Next up, we have Liquid Lucky. Introduce yourselves and tell us what's going on.
What's going on, guys? I'm Mike, lead vocals for Liquid Lucky. Scott, guitar, string drums.
Cool.
We're excited.
Hell yeah.
This should be cool.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing the stage with everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah. See, you're not gonna get Kenny to shut up. He's just gonna talk.
Uh,
He's gonna be like Will. He's just gonna talk.
I don't have
Interject.
Eric and Shania yelling at me, telling me, shh.
Shh. Oh, she's not there telling you to shh.
Dude, she's
Shania!
MIA. She's
Where you
MIA.
God damn it. All right, vertical tracking, guys. What's up?
Sorry.
How we doing? Introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about you.
We're doing good, guys. How's everybody else doing?
Ooh.
Doing good. We're ready. We're really excited to play this show. I mean, we heard a lot of good stuff about all the bands, and we're really fortunate to be able to get an opportunity to play Fishhead again with all you guys. And
Nice.
Amen.
we're finalizing up our album so we can finally get some good music out to all the listeners. And other than that, we're just chilling, man. We're tired as shit from today and drinking a couple beers and enjoying your company.
There you
Hell
go.
yeah.
Wow.
Good
Yeah.
answer.
Somebody said enjoying my company. I mean, they've already had way too many beers then. Already had way too
That's
many.
only one for him so far.
Yeah.
All right, Denny.
Hey
What's
guys,
up? I mean, if nobody's met you, I mean, a couple weeks ago, but what's up?
it's been so long.
I know.
I'm Denny from Thrill Ride. This is actually our first show playing with you guys, so like
Nice.
I'm already excited to play with you guys anyway, and of course I'm very excited to play our first show. It's gonna be freaking awesome. So
Hell yeah.
cannot wait. So
Uh-oh. I think we have the boss.
Uh-oh.
I think the boss is here.
Is he? I see no screen pop up, but I don't see no face.
I don't see no face.
You gotta take the tape off the camera.
what's that, Mike? What'd you say, Mike? It's better that way. Don't say that. That's not nice.
He's in a porta potty right now.
He's in the porta potty.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on here.
That's not the one with the
Hey,
whole.
we can hear you.
I don't know,
Yeah,
dude.
we can hear you, Will.
We can
I'm
hear you.
on I obviously I couldn't get my fucking laptop to. I don't know. It doesn't work. I don't know. I don't get it, dude. I don't know. I have no idea. Y'all know I'm totally technically challenged. I have no clue.
It's just gonna pop on whenever it wants.
Yeah, it's got demons.
You gotta
It's
take the
fucking
tape off the camera.
It's on my phone.
Dude, it's working perfectly on your phone.
What the fuck? I don't know, dude. It's doing something.
Huh.
Hey, do
Weird.
all you guys have songs on Spotify?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look you guys all up.
Yeah.
Not us.
Vertical tracking doesn't. We're still working on them.
Yep. We got
Okay.
a couple scratch tracks on YouTube. You go on
Sweet.
YouTube and look up vertical tracking. I think we got 4 or 5 of our original scratch tracks.
Okay, I'll
Um,
definitely check it out.
Yeah. Since then we've added a 4th member, so we revisited all the material and we kind of redid everything all over again. So
I got you.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna play eventually when we get around to it. Where So It Goes. I grabbed that one off of YouTube. So we'll play that one. We're gonna play Liquid Lucky Verge in a
All
little
right.
bit. And my favorite from Thrill Ride, I mean, I always play it. I mean, I'm sorry. I tried to get another one, but I just if if I want somebody to hear a song for the first time, I'll listen to songs. And if a certain song grabs me, then I want other people to hear it. Like Verge grabbed me, So It Goes grabbed me, and from Thrill Ride, Did I Hear You Say grabbed me right off the bat. So
Hell yeah.
usually
Let's
that's
hear
what I
it.
do. Let's see. Wait, I think Will's it. Hey, we got an ugly mug
Where is it?
now.
There he is.
Right.
There he is. He
his
made it. He
FBI
must,
agent allowed him to stream tonight.
What was that?
Your FBI agent allowed you to stream tonight.
FBI.
Yeah. Good
Would you have to
thing.
go knock on his door in the van in the middle of your parking lot?
hell yeah. He got the jelly.
So, like I told everybody at the beginning of the show, you weren't here for this, Will. I said, usually I got notes and stuff like that. But today, because Will Mass is going to be here, I just said,
See ya.
Fuck it. We ain't gonna do it. It's not gonna be no rhyme or reason. There's not gonna be any. You can go here, but then it goes there, and so we're just gonna ride, see where it goes.
Hell yeah.
Careful what
Take
you
the
wish
ride.
for.
Careful.
Careful what you wish for, and remember, you did this. I didn't.
I did this. I
You
did
did
this.
this.
I'm just gonna let it go wherever it goes.
Okay.
I mean,
Let the audience
okay.
be forewarned.
Let the audience be forewarned. Okay, so first we're gonna talk to. Let's chat with Kenny first, and
What's up?
get a little backstory on. Okay, Steve. Who's Steve?
Look, well, Will's here, so I had to show up.
Oh, I
Who's that?
see.
Oh, now.
Only
Oh,
for a minute,
okay.
though.
And well, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. And
What's up, gentlemen? I am the bass player from Thrill Ride and decided to pop my
sweet.
head in here. As soon as I saw Will, I had to show up.
there you go.
Right. Right.
Usually,
See?
Hold on.
people
There
see
we go.
Will, they
Oh,
run
look,
the
it's
other way.
light. Light is good.
Oh, look how pretty you are.
There we go.
Light is good.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the beard up above in the center square, the top center square, I'm never going to shave now.
Oh, dude, this is new for me. So
Me as well. So we're going to
Yeah.
be beard buddies.
yeah,
Beard
hell yeah,
buddies.
man. I don't know
Beard
how
buddies.
much longer I'm gonna keep it because I look fucking old.
Oh, believe me, my wife wants to divorce me, but we got to keep it for the pre-gathering. You and me, we got to be beer buddies.
All right, I'll do it.
Fair enough.
All
I don't know if
right.
y'all noticed,
Sweet.
but there's a bunch of beards all up in here, man.
I mean, if
Is
y'all
there?
want to talk music, go ahead, but we're just going to sit here and talk about beards for a fucking hour.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. I mean, you know,
Gotta get the beard oil
we're
going.
not gonna know anything about anything, but we're gonna know how to manscape.
We're going to know how to
you
groom a goddamn beard.
There we
Damn
go.
right.
Damn right. You got to pass that info on to Will because he lets it get all rough and gruffy and.
He's definitely got the homeless chic thing going.
The homeless chic.
I mean, good Lord. I mean,
I'm pretty sure I gave him $2 the other day, but I'm not. I can't.
I
let's see.
could be wrong.
I want to let's get a close up of this. Let's see how.
Dude.
Yeah.
See, it's not bad though.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
not
he's got the
bad
goatee.
today.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's kind
It's
of
not bad at all.
Oh,
I took
wow.
I took like 2 inches off the hanging stuff that was there before.
Ah,
Okay.
much cleaner now.
Very.
Fair enough.
Much cleaner. All right,
So
let's
feel
go.
free to move on and talk about music. I apologize for interrupting with the beard bullshit.
Dude, don't worry. We let Will in, and he's gonna, get off subject and track all fucking night long. So, hey, it's just a precursor of what's to come.
That's right. Party,
That's
party.
Mhm.
So let's let Kenny talk for a minute. Tell us about your band. Tell us what you got
Okay.
going on and everything going on. What's been in the works. I seen you guys probably 2 years ago, something like that. And I know a lot's been happening since then. So give us a little lowdown on what's been going on in Mr. Gray Camp.
Well, we've been pretty busy with Will and Beautiful Broken Records. We're in the process of doing our CD, so that's taken a little bit of time. And we finally got somebody to book some shows for us here in Nashville. Because I don't know if you boys ever played Nashville, man. It's rough. There's no paying it, and it's just you're playing for a bunch of musicians, and it sucks.
So did they hear you first?
Oh yeah, I mean we saturated.
Then that's
We've been
what it is.
saturating this area. We're playing tomorrow night in Nashville, so
Maybe
It
you
is
should
what
try
it is.
booking shows without letting them hear you first.
Okay, all right.
well, everybody wants covers, and Mr. Gray, we've been doing this for a good about 5.5 years, and we're not doing covers. If we do, we're only doing like 2 or 3 covers because fuck that shit, man. I did covers years ago when I was a kid. I don't want to do it no
Amen.
more. And
No.
Eric
right,
don't want to
Kenny.
do it. That's right, and Shania don't care, so it's all good.
I think this Steve one goes away. Then we got the new Steve one. Wait a minute.
I had to text. I'm sorry, I had to text my wife and tell her what I was doing.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm
Going to
sure
get
you
the
all know
milk.
how to.
He's going to get the milk on a live stream.
I had to leave for a minute.
Going to
Yeah,
get
no shit. You're not wrong. I'm going to get the mail.
There you go, man. Where's the golf cart?
Wow.
oh
How
my
is this
God.
shit
Is that
off
the
the
one
rails
that
15 minutes in?
15 minutes in, already
That's
gone.
it.
Hey, you know what?
The
Attention to me.
chaos.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Homeless
It's-
sheep. I'm gonna try to keep up.
I
with
might be
the
cutting the grass in 15 minutes. Who the hell knows?
I
All
ain't
right,
cutting
Kenny.
till tomorrow. Yes,
Fuck.
sir.
Kenny,
Yes, sir.
Kenny. Where are you playing at tomorrow night?
At the game store, I think. It's called the game store. It's a shithole gig.
Well, that's why you're there.
It's a shit. But we just got picked up by this girl Mindy, and she books all the good shows. And
Hey, you
so
leave
we're
her
gonna be
alone,
on.
Kenny. You leave her
Oh, I
alone.
am. I will. But she's got some shows. She's gonna get us in some places we need to be in. You know, the Basement East and shit. You know, we played the Exit In, but it's been a minute. So these are the clubs like we're playing at the Fish Cantina. Nice clubs, nice PA. You know, not a fucking shithole or a hallway. You know, or a place no bigger than our band room. It's like shit. So we've been doing that. So hopefully we can get that rolling. Get the CD out soon, and go from there, man. That's it. We've been doing this a long time, hitting it
He's
hard.
always so happy, dude. That's what I love about Kenny. He's always so happy. He's always
You got to be
smiling,
positive.
positive. I mean, the world could be caving in. Israel could be getting bombed tonight, and Kenny just be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh yeah. Hey, we were partying with Eric and Shania went out Tuesday night. And we were partying with Hailstorm, RJ, the drummer, and Lizzie, and they were the nicest fucking rock stars I ever met in my life.
Really?
Yeah, man, they were down to
They really-
earth,
They
super
didn't
cool
really know
people,
who
man.
you were, did they?
Hey, and guess what, Will? I was
Yeah.
wearing a Beautifully Broken Records t-shirt,
There we go.
and I gave her a fucking sticker.
She removed you from her friends list.
I don't know, whatever. It's worth a shot. She was cool.
That's good,
Sounds
man.
like-
That's fucking good. For those of you that don't know Kenny, this fucking guy, there are more Mr. Gray stickers in probably at least 6 different states.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I mean, dude, when they come through town, they came here for a week to record, and I'm still finding stickers. I put out here the other day, and there's one on the fucking mailbox. Now, mind you, it's not just my mailbox; it's the whole damn building's mailboxes. And there's a big fucking Mr. Gray sticker.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah, you got to get out there, man. That's
Gotta
how you
promote.
two did it. You got to do
Street
it.
team.
Promote.
Gotta
Street team,
promote.
baby.
And stickers
Yeah.
are cheap, man. Stickers
They
are
are.
cheap.
Right?
You just give them away. Yes, sir.
I stick
Cheap
mine
advertising.
everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, me too. I stick
I
that
don't give
shit
a
on
shit.
everything.
Yep.
Hey, remind me. Listen, remind me when we're doing the show.
Stick 'em.
I got pictures of a girl with great tits, and she put the stickers on her titties like pasties, and I got a picture of it. So remind me, and I'll show y'all. It's cool. I felt like a rock star.
For the first time in your life.
So much for a family podcast.
And yeah,
This is gonna be the
this
best
went
show
down.
ever.
Shit.
I don't even
See, I
really
don't-
care if the fans have fun. We're gonna have a fucking ball.
Oh yeah.
Right. Right.
Like, I don't have the rest of the guys yelling at me. Shut up. You're
We can
getting out
let
of
Will
control.
worry about if the fans have fun or not. We're just gonna have a ball.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a good time.
You guys might be able to perform at this show if you could ever get Mr. Gray off the stage. I
We're
mean,
Well, they're
last.
going last, so
Oh,
if they
thank
can
you.
play as long
That
as
was
they
my
want.
design.
thank God, because you guys never get Kenny at stage.
It's all about having a good time. Entertainment. Gotta entertain.
Exactly.
The crowd
All right.
should feel they got their dollars worth.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
Now-
smoke some pot. You guys smoke pot? Because I'm smoking some
I
right
already
now.
did. Why do you think you were staring at my ceiling for the last 10 minutes?
Rock and roll! I can't wait for this fucking show.
We got beers.
We got
We're gonna
all
hang
the
out at the
confidence
bar.
in the world.
Yeah.
I
Beard.
give up. I'm done.
We should call it the beard reunion.
Everybody, just carry on.
You see what you did, Will? You right?
No rhyme or
I
reason
didn't
to
do
this.
this shit. He's
You
the
put
one
this
that
all
pushed
together.
me.
You
It's all
handpicked
over
us.
you, bro.
Hey, I'm
Whatever,
glad I
man.
figured it out.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All
I'll
right,
take it.
let's go to Liquid
Yes,
Lucky.
let's please move the fuck on from
let's
Kenny.
move on to Liquid
Yes.
Lucky. Let's let them have their 15 minutes of fame here and shut the fuck up.
Kenny,
Yes, sir.
Kenny,
Yes, sir.
if you got to go, dude, I mean, I know you guys are tight schedule. I know that you're the one that was kind of popping in. So if you got to go, that's cool.
Go get your beard oil in.
Oh, that's
All
fine
right,
by
brothers.
me if
Yeah.
Kenny leaves. I mean, really.
I'm looking forward to sharing stage with all of you guys, and it's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Will, thank you again for letting us do this, and
Hell yeah.
we will see you all soon. Woo woo! Rock and roll.
See you, brother.
See ya.
Yeah, bro.
Kenny
See you,
is
man.
a grip. Oh,
Well, how do you follow that?
love that guy. How do you
Boy.
I don't know, but you get to follow him. Hey,
For coming by.
the guy
Is there a
from Liquid
moderator
Lucky.
here? Is there some sort of any kind of?
It's
Well,
supposed
it's
to
supposed
be
to be
me,
that
Right.
guy.
but I'm supposed to be, but whenever Will gets in the room with me, then it's
Uh,
like forget about it.
Shit goes
Hey,
sideways every
hold on.
time.
Guys,
Hold up. I want to point out that I haven't done hardly shit since I stepped in here. This madness
Right.
has been
And look
created
what
by
you
Kenny.
caused. You ain't said a word, and you threw the whole thing sideways.
because you invited Kenny and he out talks you. If that's fucking possible.
That's a good point. That's a
I
good
mean,
point.
you just did what you wanted to start with Kenny, so you didn't look so bad like Mr. Here we go. But anyway, let's get to Liquid Lucky. All right, guys.
Yeah, we're like Ken said, we're super excited to be playing this show, the opportunity. We appreciate Will reaching out and asking us. This is just awesome.
Now, how long you guys been playing? How long you guys been together?
The three of us have been playing for 17 years together.
Nice.
So our bass player couldn't make it tonight, Nate. But yeah, we've been playing for like 17 years. A lot of trying to get a lot of music written. We'd love to play more original shows, but like Kenny was saying, everybody wants to hear the covers.
They want the covers.
That's what they want, and we have a plethora of originals. And we've been working on recording some stuff lately, and working with a guy here local. The studio is called Dark Hollow Studios, and working with us. He's been working on some other things that are really cool. He's got a great ear.
That's Josh, right?
Josh, yes,
Yeah.
great guy. Great guy.
Another good guy around here in the area. You know, we talked about Tony last week when Mike and I were talking. There's a lot of really good guys in Maryland specifically that you can work with. Josh is another one that's really, really, really good. I didn't know you guys were working directly with him. That's awesome, dude.
I met Josh through my gym. Like
Wow.
today, and he's like asking me what I do, and he started talking about music. I was like, I'm in a band. He goes, I was in a band too, because I got my own recording studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's been taking care of us and working on a couple songs. We're trying to get out there, get some more stuff on Spotify and out on all the streaming services.
The one I got queued up, Verge. Now that's or So It Goes. Yeah. So no wait, Verge.
Verge.
That's ours. So it goes to
Right,
vertical
that's-
tracking.
That's vertical tracking. Never mind. Verge. That's how long has that been out?
A year.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, let's
Is
get a
anybody
little.
else having a hard time hearing them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I can get it.
Come on in closer, boys.
Yeah, get up on the mics.
Any of y'all got beards? We love beards.
Now, you guys got to stay up on those mics when you talk. That's what it is.
I don't think that's it.
This is why you shouldn't invite me to shit.
Dude, again, anything can and will go wrong anytime Mike and I try to do anything together on these shows.
I don't know why we keep trying, but
I mean, look, Will, you didn't even say a word yet, and you threw the whole thing sideways.
See?
Hey.
That's true talent right
Steve,
there.
you know what? Steve comes in here swinging, man. This motherfucker came in the minute he
You
came
invited
in there,
me.
he came in swinging.
Steve's making a fucking bologna sandwich now.
You invited me. There is a lot going on right here at the moment. Most of which cannot be on camera. So, anyway,
All right, guys, what'd they come up with?
Liquid Lucky.
Hey,
Oh, that's a
I can
little
hear it.
better.
it's low down. Low. Hey.
Okay. You guys work on that, and we are going to do our first tune. We'll do a Liquid Lucky song. It is called Verge.
There you go.
And everybody enjoy this.
After so damn tough, the stick holding on for dear life. Doing anything I can just to make it by. Got no space left in this hole, trying to dig my way out. The walls are closing in, they're falling all around. On the verge of breaking down and losing it. I've been down this road before, I'm used to it. On the verge of breaking down and losing it. I've been down this road before, I'm used to it. It's a one-way dead end street with nowhere left to go. Too many times I found myself with no way home. Here we go again. It's the same old thing. A different day, and nothing's changed. On the verge of breaking down and losing it. I've been down this road before, I'm used to it. On the verge of breaking down and losing it. I've been down this road before, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. I thought things only get better. You just need to give it time. Good things come if you wait. But I've been waiting all of my life. All my life. All my life. All my life. On the verge of breaking down and losing it. I've been down this road before, I'm used to it. On the verge of breaking down and losing it. I've been down this road before, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. So used to it. I'm used to it.
Cool.
Very good.
I dig
Sounded
it, I
good,
dig it.
guys.
Do we sound any better now? Sound any better?
No.
Come in closer.
I'm on the microphone.
Where's the mic picking you up at? Because I don't think it's the microphone.
I think you got the phone aimed at you.
The laptop. We're actually going through our mixer into the laptop. Is it the laptop? Can you hear me better here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's nice to see you. Can you
Friggin' noob.
Now, you got like an album out? Any music that people could on Spotify, Facebook, merch on your website, anywhere somebody could buy this, buy an album or buy the music from you?
Not currently.
Not currently. There's plans. Though.
We got some other songs we're trying to release, so
Okay.
those will be coming out, and then hopefully we can put something together in the long road of trying to get things all
Right.
coordinated at the right time to be able to release. We got some T-shirts, try to sell at our shows and stuff. We don't have anything online yet, but
Okay.
it's a
Cool.
slow process.
So go to the show to get the merch.
Right.
Beautiful. But you can also check out, if you want to check out their music, go to YouTube, Liquid Lucky,
Next one down.
and they
Yep.
got stuff on there. Cool.
YouTube, Spotify,
First
all
time I got to hear them, I heard them on Jam Radio yesterday.
Yeah.
There
And
you go.
dude, you guys are awesome.
that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Jimmy Jam is in here. Mr.
Yep.
Yep, there he is right there. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Yes, Jam Session Radio. You'll hear Liquid Lucky. I'm sure Thrill Ride's on there. I'm sure Vertical Tracking's on there now. I mean, he's usually pretty up there and getting music on there in rotation. So kudos to Jimmy Jam, Jim Hamby.
And just so everybody knows, as well as the Rock Altar sponsoring this year. Thank you very much again, Mike. Very, very much.
My pleasure.
And the Jam Session Radio is also sponsored this year. And Jim's been a great supporter, man, of everything I do. Mike's been a great supporter of everything I do. I mean, 60 Minute Metal, Jimmy Red Hot, another big supporter of all I do. You know what I mean? These guys all stepped up this year and were like, yeah, cool, dude, we'll throw a sponsorship in there. So while I got a moment and a break in there, super mad love for both of you guys, all of you guys for doing that, man. I appreciate it.
We
Yep.
also-
And we appreciate all you guys too for sharing our music, because without you, there's going to be listeners that are, who never heard of us before either. And we appreciate you guys sharing our stuff out to them. So
Absolutely.
Yep.
Got to get it out there. Other stations ain't going to play it because they just don't. They're
Right.
all about the big names and this and that. But if you want to keep the flag flying and keep it going, you gotta introduce new music and new bands as well. And that's what us at internet radio stations try to do. We try to make sure that Thrill Ride, Vertical Track, and Liquid Lucky, Mr. Gray, all of them are in rotation. Cream Circus, all of them are in rotation, so people can get an idea of who you all are.
Right.
Right.
Much appreciated.
Mike and I
Okay.
used to- Mike and I used to say all the time, real quick, Mike, sorry, I know you're trying to move it along.
Good. Good.
It's Mike and I say all the time, everybody's got an internet radio station, everybody's got a programmer's got this or that, and maybe they got 15 listeners or 15 people that are actively watching it. But when you stream together Jam Session Radio, Rock Altar, you know what I mean, you stream together all these little, and they each have 15, 20 individual listeners. You add them all up, now you're talking actual exposure outside of your regions. You know what I mean? So, we look at the DJs. I've said it before. Mike said it before, and I harp on this point because it makes people think when you say it. Internet radio and internet DJs are exactly what the DJs in the 50s were. You know what I mean? They literally, you would go up on the street, you'd go cut an album on 45, and you'd go up to the next street corner and get the DJ to play it. That's essentially what internet radio is now, and there's mass amounts of it out there. But again, grow the pockets, grow the things. It's been a cool ride, man, and it's been really cool to actually watch Mike up there grow, dude, because he's been growing in leaps and bounds, for a couple of years doing this stuff, and he does a real good job with making sure bands get profiled and people see them, and he's got a pretty decent following. He's not bad for a white guy.
I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Yeah, that's right.
I like it.
Should write a song about that.
Nice. Nice. I'll get it on the station. If it's about me, all about me, let's do it.
And what's
Nice.
cool too is you're doing it out of the love for the music and for the bands too. You're not doing it for money. You're not here for, some corporate sponsorship or big names or anything. You're doing it because you love the music and you love the scene, and
Right.
It's good. It's great. I love what's going on.
You know, and
Absolutely.
you sit there and you go, okay, you started, and you're on like this tier, and you say, okay, and it's money out of your pocket to keep it running, money out of your pocket every month, blah 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 blah, and it's like $100 a month, whatever. I throw that away on everything. If I didn't throw it away on this, music, it would be thrown away on something else, buying albums or doing that. But then your listenership grows, and you got then okay, you got to go to the next level, and then the next level. And I've sat there and thought, man, maybe I should get sponsors, but do I really want to do that yet? I don't. I'm not in it to. I'm in it to just. I'm used to losing money, and I'm sure Jimmy Jam is the same way. We're into
We
losing
all
money. It is what it is. But if it gives,
We're all musicians. I think we all are used to losing money at this point.
and it's just like it is. I do it for the love of it. Just it keeps it keeps me busy, keeps my heart happy. Hell, and I get a lot of email just gets bombarded with music, and not all of it's great. I got to weed through it. But if I take the time and weed through it and say, okay, Liquid Lucky, I'm going to put this out there because this is really good, and people are listening. They know I'm not going to throw on the junk, and I hate to say that, but there's a lot of bands out there that are putting out half-assed, done, just to say I made something, and it's like people get a little frustrated on trying to weed it out. So then internet radio stations like mine and Jimmy's, we weed through it and then put out what we think is the best product.
Very cool.
and you're doing an awesome job at it. You guys
Yes,
both
Jimmy,
do. You know what I mean?
Jimmy does.
Yes, you guys
And
do.
again, Jimmy, Jimmy Red Hot, 60 Minute Metal. I mean, his program, dude. He plays. I think most of you guys may or may have not listened to his show, but he just not only is he playing some stuff that you do know, it's stuff you know, but it's not the regular stuff. It's the deeper cuts. But then he just throws in the most obscure of craziness in the mix of his shows, and you're like, where the fuck did that come from?
Right.
And
Yes,
most
he
of us
does.
that are in music, we like that shit. Yeah, hell yeah, throw a surprise at me.
Right. And the terrestrial radio stations won't do that. They're afraid they're going to lose a listener, or they're afraid their sponsor's not going to like it. And when you get sponsors, then you get people wanting to tell you what to do. No, no.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you sponsored? Like you're sponsoring this?
I'm a silent sponsor. I just say, you take care. Here's money. Go ahead, spend it, because I can't spend it. I don't want to. I haven't figured out another way to spend it. So here, you take this and go spend it somewhere.
Fair enough.
It just if somebody tells me to open my wallet, I just go, all right. If I've got $20 in there that the wife haven't found, somebody else is going to get it anyway before she gets it. So whatever.
Okay.
Go. All right, let's move over to vertical tracking. You're next on my screen, so I figured let's go and hear from you guys. What do you guys got going on? Tell us a little bit about the band, and when did you get started?
Well, we just got back from our Norwegian tour playing with Borg and Yarn. We had to sleep in some yurts for a couple months, so that was exciting. But no, just kidding. No, we got some pretty cool opportunities this past summer. We played Sonar Fest, a couple opportunities to play Sonar Fest. We got to open up for Trapped a couple times this past year, and also Sponge. We started 2.5 years ago. Yep, just about 2.5 years ago. Right now we're big into trying to finish up the record. We have some new songs that are in the works, and we're just really freaking excited to play this show. So I can't tell you how excited we are, and just the opportunity that we had a gig lined up to play with Will back in November of last year, and things just kind of fell apart, and it was terrible. We were really looking forward to playing that show with a Mafia, and it just Ah,
Yeah, that's it.
yes.
Amathea.
Amathea.
I'm a
It's French.
Theo.
It's French. It's like the leg lamp.
Fragile.
Yeah. And, you know, circumstances, there were some circumstances with individuals being sick, and we just literally couldn't do it. It was heartbreaking. We really were looking forward to that being as our last year ender, so that we could start fresh this year in 2024 and just line up new gigs and get the album done. So yeah, right now we're just trying to finish up the album, and we're looking forward to the show. So
Hell yeah.
Interesting tidbit: the show that you guys couldn't do, Liquid Lucky took your spot.
yep.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Yep.
Very good.
Got to keep it in the family.
So now,
Yep.
now we're excited to meet you guys.
Awesome, man.
Everybody's well now, but we're looking forward to meeting you guys. 4 hours notice. 4 hours.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was still really,
Yeah.
really cool show.
Yeah, Liquid Lucky stepped right up for that one, man. I sent Donnie a message. He was like, "Hold on a
We're in.
second," and then right back, dude. He was like, "Yeah, we're in."
Hell yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, they stepped up big time that night, man. I appreciate them big time for that.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's do a song from Vertical Tracking. This one stood out to me. This one grabbed me. So hopefully it grabs everybody else, which I know it will. This is a song called, is there any backstory to this song? I got So It Goes lined up.
Leave it to your imagination.
There you go. I love
It gets
that.
dark.
Rob
It gets
Rob
dark.
wrote the lyrics and he's not here, so let it go. Let it
Let
rip.
it
Let me
go.
give you a quick little backstory. So Rob is a retired police officer for Baltimore City, and he has seen a lot of shit in his career. And he has a very good ear, and he has a very good writer's what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
He's a great writer, and you'll hear a lot of his lyrics. Most of it's about what he experienced while he was an officer, and it gets dark. You'll hear some dark shit that we play. So
Cool.
enjoy.
All right. Here it is. Vertical Tracking. So It Goes. Very cool.
Yes.
Hang it.
I like the
And
I like,
y'all,
go ahead.
that's. And I'm telling you now, you picked an older track, and it's great. But when you see them live, okay, and I say this, same applies for Liquid Lucky. You know, same applies for pretty much everybody's heard me say that. When you see them live, Vertical Tracking is another one of those bands. Like I saw them the first time. 86 was on a bill with them up in Delaware for, I don't know if it was Sponge or Trapped. I think
That
it
was Sponge.
Trapped. Was it Sponged?
Yeah, I think that one was Sponge.
Okay. So that was the first night I saw him, and I went live with my phone. I was just like, because I was so blown away, and they were a 3-piece at that point.
Yeah.
And I was just blown away with the amount of, just to put it simply, the amount of noise that was coming off of that stage with 3 guys. Just, I mean, and they weren't necessarily beating the shit out of their instruments loud like that. You know what I mean? It was just so sonically loud. I was blown away, man. Blown the fuck away. So
Nice.
when people see them live, you're going to look at me and go, oh, yeah, exactly.
Nice. That's the thing. Go see a band live.
Absolutely.
Go see the band live.
Yep.
Go see the band live.
Yeah. And,
mean-
you know, Liquid Lucky's the same way. And Cream Circus isn't going to be able to join us tonight, but, you know, Cream Circus is another one. You got it. I mean, they're great. The CD that they put out, you know, I guess a year or two ago now, the one that I've currently been just jamming on for the last year, is killer, dude. And it's killer. And it's got so many other vibes and all, but they're another band. It's like, you got to see them live. And they're another 3-piece. I don't know what it is with me and 3-pieces.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
You like threesomes?
Who doesn't?
All right.
Doesn't everybody?
Stupid question.
I mean,
I mean, it's at least here. You know what I mean?
Right. It's always in the imagination going, should I bring this up with the wife today?
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Maybe I
Harry
should.
will fuck you up.
Okay, yeah. You know, yeah, she probably would. Very cool. Now, we also have Mr. Denny Grace in here from Thrill Ride. Mr. Denny Grace, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Good to see you guys again.
He's been
That
the
other
quiet
fuckhead's
one.
here too.
All right, Steve's here too. Yeah.
Steve's here
I'm
too.
gonna let Danny do the talking.
Steve's here. Denny's here. Thrill Ride's in the house. Now, Denny, you've been very, very quiet. I mean, just sitting back, letting everybody else talk. So now, tell us a little bit about Thrill Ride. What's going on in that camp? I know last time you're probably going to, you're talking about releasing an album and all that. How's everything going lately?
So doing good, man. I actually just finishing up the all the artwork and stuff now, putting it into the CD Baby distribution so we can get it out. I'm hoping to have them, the CDs for the show, along with the other merch finally. I mean, this has kind of been like a 4-year trip. I'm trying to get all this stuff done. Trying to get out and play. Just life gets in the way sometimes. Things don't work out with certain members and all. So really fortunate, and I'm going to say it because Steve's in here, but I'm really fortunate to have the 3 guys I got.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Just because you're in
Lucky
here.
for Steve, he wasn't talking about him.
But the other 2 are great. Yeah, so now I'm really looking forward to it. Rehearsals are really coming together really well, and the band's really gelling. And Steve and I were just talking about writing new songs starting this year, and so hopefully we get some new stuff out by the end of the year, maybe early next year. Before I go any further, Liquid Lucky, I saw you guys play at Zen West like a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago at Nightwind.
Yeah.
Great freaking show, man. So absolutely, I loved you guys. So
Nice.
I'm really looking forward to hearing and seeing you guys again. So you guys are great. Yeah, so like getting this first show on the books was like priority number 1 once this lineup got together. So I can't tell you, man, I am so excited. I mean, to see everybody, but definitely to get to play and actually finally get this thing live.
Right.
You know?
Get it live. And I know you said, you had, member changes and this and that. It happens. And Steve, how long you been in?
Not long enough.
Not long enough. No, he was talking last time he was here. He was talking. There was new members, new chemistry, new.
Nah, it's going so well right now. It's ridiculous. I mean, we had rehearsal last night, and we're trying to work things out because obviously we have 30 minutes. So we timed it down to a 27-minute set with no bantering. So Danny has 2.5 minutes to bullshit all he wants.
And he is a talker.
And, I mean, we got through the first half of it and just kind of stopped and looked at each other. And why even try it again? It was perfect. It's really gelling well.
Very good. Very good.
And there's a lot of people may not know this, but the Fish Head is kind of Danny and I's home bar. We grew up like a mile from there when we were kids. I mean, I sat in Danny's bedroom when we were like 13 when he was playing guitar and just learning shit. That's how long we've known each other. And to do this first show like that close to home, I can't wait. I honestly can't wait.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
Mike and I have followed Denny. I mean, for a while. For people watching,
He's
Denny
very
popped up.
followable.
What's that? I missed it.
He's very followable.
He's very what?
Followable.
Followable.
Yeah.
Follow along,
Yeah.
Will. Come on.
Mhm.
He's followable.
Listen, he's followable for this. Here's what I know. Since
Getting a little
he
agitated.
came on that show, fuck off.
Well, he's in his cane chair. I mean, what do you expect?
They're with the kids.
It's like Game of Thrones over there.
Wow. Game of Thrones. He's got this big ass chair.
Little do you know, he's at medieval times right now.
Where's your meat and turkey leg, dude? Let's see that shit.
If I get this chair, I'll be
He
important.
gets a free turkey leg for
It's
lunch.
your 48th birthday.
This is
Yellow
true,
line.
Jim. This is true.
Huh.
This is very true. He's still thinking about that.
Hamby, fucking Hamby. Let me just get the story out real quick, okay? Because it's quick. Mike and I
Nothing
have been
with you
following-
is quick.
There's nothing quick. Stop it. Don't even try.
Nothing. Come
Fuck,
on.
man.
That threesome probably would be there.
Did you guys plan this shit ahead of time? Was I like not aware?
No, you just have one of them faces. It's pick on me now.
We should do this every Thursday and charge people.
Right. We ain't gonna make any money out of it.
Now.
But we get the
Use
pickle and
the
bill for
mind.
free.
Listen. Fuck me
What?
for a minute, all right?
Right.
And don't write anything else into that either. Danny comes on the show a couple years ago, and Mike, stop. And honestly, it's like I totally fell in love with the story that was going on, with Danny at that time, even specifically. And we just kept following him, and I know Mike was following him too. You know what I mean? And last year at the pre-gathering, Steve, I don't know if you know this or not, Denny, but Steve walked in the door. My wife was doing the door, and she came over to me. I don't know. I was running around doing my thing, whatever. At some point, she comes over to me and she hands me the Thrill Ride CD, and she goes, "Your buddy Steve's here and told me to give you this and say this is the band he's in now." So, Denny, there you go, right off the bat from a year ago, not even knowing that. I don't even know if you knew that he was on the show at that point. Did you? Steve?
No idea.
Yeah,
not at
it's
all.
like there's that
True
thing,
story, though.
fate and karma and things that happen when things that are in the
You're
wind,
welcome,
what I'm
Danny.
saying?
Steve, I'll pay you later, bub.
Yeah, I know you will.
Somebody's gonna make some money around here. That's
Uh-huh.
cool. There we
I don't know if
go.
they're talking about money.
Ah, ooh. Will wants to get in on that threesome.
I give up. Anyway, go on, Mike. You know what? Mike, carry on. Do your thing. I'm gonna sit here and chill for a minute.
Sure.
Will has exited the chat.
I'm not leaving.
Oh, he's not leaving. He'll be here while, after everybody's gone. So let's do a Thrill Ride song. This is
What are we doing?
started. Where's it at? Oh, did I hear you say?
You did that
One-
last time.
I
You did
know,
that.
but I love this song, man.
Play
Thank
play
you.
devil knows you, Nick. Play devil. Just play.
I don't have
play
it loaded up.
You suck.
I do suck. I was gonna play. I was gonna load that one up, and I'm like, nah, no.
He
I gotta
prepared for
do.
this like 3 days ago. It's all set up. Don't fuck with his thing. Don't mess him up.
This is not rock metal radio.
No.
Oh,
This is B rock.
oh, oh.
B rock.
This is B-Rock. He will do as he pleases.
I will do what I want. Did you
Will
hear what I said?
Will careful, he'll pull that sponsorship.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dude, I should have given him a check. I could have stopped payment. I mean, really.
You're showing your age, bro. You're totally showing your age.
Hey, checks. I mean, they don't take them anymore. I mean, that sucks. I used to, funny story. My wife would not let me get beer. She just would not let me get beer. So I'd grab the checkbook, go get beer.
You wrote a
She
check
did.
for beer?
Oh yeah.
What year is it?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I was a pretty good alcoholic. I mean, Jesus Christ. She wouldn't give me the back card. She wouldn't give back card. She gets on me about that because I don't say ATM card or whatever. It's a Mac card. And yeah, I'd take the checkbook, go write a check, get a couple cases of beer, get one of the little Bud Party balls or whatever. Remember that
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd come home with that. She'd be pissed off, but guess what? Oh, well.
She's
Check.
still there.
She's
Did
still
you stop
here.
payment on the checks?
They
Did you stop payment on the checks after you drank all the beer?
I bounced a couple, but whatever. It doesn't matter. We're not going to talk about that. I got my beer. That's all that matters. The beer wasn't only. The beer wasn't $20 after you count the bounce check. It had 35 to it, so it's pretty expensive beer after a while.
You got to pay that canceled check fee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the wife throws you out. We can get into a whole story on this, but whatever. How about we listen to "Did I Hear You Say" by Thrill Ride
Next Thursday.
Yeah, I feel so alone. It hurts so bad you're gone, like ripping skin from the bone. You turned away from the love we know. Scared to make my world your home. My heart is bruised, so black and blue. There's nothing left to do. Did I hear you say? Did I hear you say I was never there? You're the one who walked away. Walked away from everybody who ever cared. It's time I hear you in the truth. Tired of living with the ghost of you. Did I hear you say? Did I hear you say I was never there? But you're the one who walked away. Like a thief in the night. You left without a trace. It just ain't right. What is all behind your eyes? Disappeared into the night. My heart is bruised, so black and blue. There's nothing left to do. Did I hear you say? Did I hear you say I was never there? You're the one who walked away.
fantastic. Now that's the thing
Thank
with this lineup that Will's got. You got all different.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear me.
I hear you.
Yellow.
I got it.
I got
Okay.
you.
But you hear all different kinds of music. It's not just
Did they turn us
one.
off?
Shut up.
And they must be locked out.
How'd they get locked out? I can see. We can see you.
We can
I wish
see
I knew
you.
sign language. It would come in really handy right now.
We can see you. We can see you. We can
See you.
hear you.
We
We
can't.
got you.
Right there.
Damn right. It's Will's
Say
fault.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay, cool. But anyway, Will's got a bunch of different bands, five different bands, 5 different types. They're all rock, but you got different types of music. Now that was
now.
Can you hear us?
There you go.
Types. They're all rock,
Uh-oh.
but you got different types.
You gotta turn your volume
Now
down.
that
We're gonna get that.
Can you hear
Got
us?
the delay.
There you go.
okay. Now we got a delay.
They're
So
all
now
rock,
Uh-oh.
but you got different types. You got
That's
volume
better.
down. Can you hear us?
okay, that's better.
Ah.
There we go.
Ah.
Coco
All
and Crisco.
All right, Mike. Continue.
Okay.
Cooking with crystal meth.
Well, that was your plan from the beginning to get a bunch of different types of bands, different for different appetites.
Well, it's no different than the Empre. You know what I mean? The way Dave structures that. You know, he puts a lot of bands in there that are closer to the same genres, but they're a little bit different. You know what I mean? So I went with that model, but I guess mine's I go to a little bit more extreme. And I hate to say this because it's going to sound horrible, but I book bands that I like the sonic sound of. You know what I mean? I don't even necessarily have to like the genre that much, but if sonically there's something that just gets to me, I'm like, okay, I'll book that. You know what I mean?
I'm in the same boat. I get a bunch of submissions on who wants to play. I'll put a post out there going, hey, I'm looking for 4 bands for a show. And you get 100 people that respond. And I pick out what stands out to me. I pick out what I like, because the moment we stop putting what we like on there and saying, okay, maybe people will like this, then you're losing yourself and what people want from you, what they know from you, what they know to expect from you. So as long as you keep doing what you want and how you want it, what you like, people know exactly what they're going to get.
That's the definition of being a promoter. You promote what you like.
Right.
Truthfully.
Right.
Truthfully.
Yeah. And if people dig it, they dig it. And if they don't, they don't. And that's life.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, they'll go and check out a band from this promoter.
Mhm.
We're all in the same boat.
It doesn't have to be the same genre. You just promote things that you feel and that you love.
Exactly.
And that's what you're doing with this show, I feel like. Like all these bands have something to bring to the table, and it's like a great mix.
Right.
I'm a self-professed world's biggest
Absolutely.
Mr. Gray fan. I'm so happy to open for them guys. It's despite that being the Thrill Ride's first show ever, I'm happy to open for Mr. Gray. I can't wait for that.
They're fun.
They're
They're
fun.
phenomenal.
In them.
Yeah, you know, Kenny's antics behind the kit alone. I mean,
Mhm.
he's one of those drummers. Steve will fucking tell you, he's just back there having a good fucking.
And you can
time,
always
dude.
tell when you look at a band, and when the band's having a good time, then the crowd's having a good time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And we're going to have a good time.
If you're
And
all
all these
standing
bands-
around, right?
Yeah, all these bands. That's why I say it's like every one of these bands on this show. I say you got to see live because
Mhm.
that's the energy that they all bring. You know what
Correct.
I mean? And when every band on your bill is bringing the same kind of energy, doesn't matter what they play, does not matter what they play.
Mhm.
If they're all bringing the same energy, that show's going to flow.
Yep.
The crowd's going to flow with that.
Absolutely.
Show. And that's most of the shows, I don't think I've had too many complaints. So I think I'm on to something with the kind of bands and the bands that I'm putting on these different shows that I've done. And,
Let's be honest. As a fan, you don't want to go to a show that has a 5-band lineup and hear them all sound the same.
Nah.
Nobody wants that.
Right. Exactly.
And I think that the mix that we have here is, from what I've heard, is phenomenal.
Right.
I think truthfully, I think this is one of the best shows, whether it's been here, whether it's been wherever. I think this is one of the best lineups that I've put together. Honestly.
I agree. Kudos.
I think it's really good.
Nice job, Will.
Really,
Thanks,
and
brother.
there's
Cheers.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Liquid Lucky before, and I have seen Mr. Gray, so I know what to expect from them too. But then discovering Vertical Tracking and going and looking into them and going in to look at Cream Circus and the other band, it's like, oh, okay, cool. And you wouldn't have done it without a show that a band's going to be on that you like.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you're checking out the other bands and going, oh, wow, I might like these guys. I might like these. It happens with the Monsters of Rock cruise. They put 50 bands on a boat, and a lot of people say, oh, who the hell is that? Well, I'll go and check them out. Like I checked out The Bites. I don't know who the hell they are, but I checked them out on my ride home from work yesterday, and they're a pretty good band.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that promoter, Larry, would have never put them on the boat, I'd never check them out.
Right.
So, you gotta have a little bit of you, a lot of bit of you in your show.
Sure.
And people trust you.
I'm super stoked to see Thrill Ride. I mean, not that I'm not stoked to see all the bands, because I always am. But again, when I was talking about earlier, it's like there's a backstory with this band, and there's so much time and energy that's been spent over the last couple of years, especially for Denny. I mean, this is his baby, you know what I mean? And his heart in this alone just made me want to just, pay attention. And that's why when that spot came up in this year's show, and I reached out to Steve and I was like, so when do you think you guys are going to be ready to play? And Steve goes, spring, probably like early May. And I was like, really?
Bingo.
Perfect time. Yeah. I can't thank you guys enough.
Definitely worked out perfectly.
Hell
Denny,
yeah.
look, man, it becomes a family thing. Mike and I talk about family all the time. Jim Hamby talks about it all the time. Everybody in the circle talks about it all the time. When you find people you click with, you want to help them succeed. You know what I mean? You want to be able to say, hey, look, I got this show. I don't know what's going to happen, but I want you to play it. If you want to play it, play it. You know what I mean? That's how, getting people to come play the house in the backyard. I never thought that was going to turn into what it turned into. You know what I mean? And Mike, I think that's where you saw Liquid Lucky. I think the first time they played that you saw them, I think was probably at the Bend EQ.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that looked like a good show.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. It was a bunch of years of fun. But you know what I mean? Yeah. That backyard show was my blueprint for what I'm doing now outside of that. You know what I mean? Right. Because every year I started out with 3 bands, then it was 4, then it was 5, then it was 6. Then I did a Friday night, you know what I mean, with singer-songwriters. And it turned into this crazy ass thing. But it was really good for me to be able to do that in the comfort of my own home. You know what I mean? Get familiar with how a show should run and what different aspects of the show can I do and which ones do I need to hire out to do. You know what I mean? Because I'd love to be able to do it all, you know what I mean? But you can't. You know what I mean? You can't. It's entirely too much stuff. And, I put the money where I think it needs to go. It goes into the sound guy first and foremost. You know what I mean? Because I want these bands to sound fucking great. And secondly, it goes into, if I got to pay a venue fee, okay, it's got to be the right venue. You know what I mean? Fishhead is definitely, people talk about iconic venues, and Hammerjacks around here is definitely an iconic venue. But I'm telling you now, Fishhead for the last 15 years has definitely built a reputation to where I believe, and Steve and Denny will probably agree with me on this because they're regulars. They know what that place is like. That place is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the most outstanding clubs outside of Baltimore in the last 30 years.
I like it. Yep.
Great rock
back
club.
in the course, Danny and I grew up in the neighborhood, and it used to be a bar called Elgert's. And I'm 51 now. My dad used to go there when it was called the Bloody Bucket in the 60s, and it was a biker
Bloody
bar.
bucket.
And it's
Nice.
existed since then. And like you said, they have national acts now. See Striper there, LA Guns there. It's it's amazing to see that whole venue just grow.
Right.
Yes.
And we've watched it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
went there when I was 17 years old for the first time when it was Elgar's.
Mhm.
When Nick and Woody were working the door, and I walked up, and Woody looked at me the first time, and he looked because he knew who I was, and he looked at me. He goes, "Ugh, go in the back and don't start any trouble."
I mean, it was a straight up biker bar. It's what it
Oh,
was.
yeah. I mean, it was literally Woody would sleep there at night on the pool tables after the bar closed. It was that kind of place, dude. I mean, it's crazy. Like Steve said, it's crazy to see what that over the last.
Well, they never had the outside, and since they built that outside pavilion, that's just amazing.
And that's what I said. The last 15
Mhm.
years,
Yeah.
for sure, has definitely established this venue.
Yep.
As far as local and even regionally, it's iconic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Hey, Will, what's the plan? Is it going to be outside or inside? Or are you going to alternate
Oh no, we're all on the main stage inside.
all main stage?
We're not doing. I don't do that. You know what I mean? And I don't.
Then you got to
do-
worry about weather.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's outside / inside. Technically, it's outside, but it's covered, and if need be, there's players. You know.
But he's talking about that little side stage on the little
Yep.
hill there.
Oh
yeah.
no!
That's not
No,
there.
that's where people hang out and smoke weed. We're not doing that.
Right.
That's where we'll find Mr.
Sounds
Gray.
like a party.
I'll see you there during the
I
4th
get
and
it.
5th.
But no, it's
We'll play that stage.
It really is. It really is in our minds. A lot of here locally, it's an iconic venue, and it's got the best fucking menu, dude. I mean, I've been telling people, don't let the Rockin' Sushi Bar thing fool you.
Mhm.
It's their menu is huge and it's all good. You can't order anything bad off that fucking menu, dude.
Even the sushi is awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what I hear. I don't eat sushi, but
Yeah.
everybody tells me, oh, my wife's eating it there, and she's like, oh, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Better than gas station sushi.
Yeah, way better. Dude, you eat gas station sushi?
This is
No.
totally off.
I don't eat
Oh,
sushi.
yeah.
Period.
This is a low budget radio show. Sometimes we got to eat gas station sushi.
Gotta, you know, clear the system right out. Head
I'll
to
say
toe.
either that or next interview is going to be.
When I say low budget, I mean no budget.
What's that, Denny?
Yeah, I've been staring at this screen for an hour. Steve Bramble, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Son of a bitch! All right.
Yeah, dude.
Can I wait till you play, man? Holy shit!
Here we go.
It's a reunion.
Playing at Gable Fest.
Yeah. Yes. Look. I'm not
Now you got to
gonna lie.
explain.
Yeah,
Look, I'm not
give me an
I'm not
explanation.
gonna lie because when they were playing my song, I had to get on my phone and look and see if you're actually in that band. I'm like, holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So I've known Steve for Christ. How long has it been now, man? Because you played with Barry, right?
Yeah, I played with Barry for a long time, and then I think I had to learn like 7 or 8 songs with you guys
Yes.
in like 3 days,
Yeah. Okay, killed it. No, nonetheless.
and it was a good time, man.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Good
Holy
time.
shit.
And they say it's a small world.
Yeah,
Dude, I cannot wait to see you play again. That is freaking.
thank you, brother. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
wait to hear your stuff, man. It sounds great.
Dude, listen, y'all say what the fuck you want.
Ain't that some shit?
This show was meant to happen with these fucking bands, and it's shit like this that keeps happening. The closer we get to the show, where I'm just like, what the fuck? I had no idea. This is nuts, dude.
Sounds
Sounds
Karma's
like
over there
a
tickling your nutsack.
sounds like the beginning of,
Sooner or later. I mean, you worked hard for it. You deserve it. Damn it.
yeah. Yep.
Right.
Beautifully broken promotions.
Nice.
Enjoy it. Don't tell Wendy. She can say, "Who the hell's Karma?"
Don't tell Wendy you got another venture.
Another venture.
Yeah, no, that woman is a damn saint. She is.
Yes,
putting
she
up with
is.
so much of my straight up just bullshit.
You're so lucky, dude. I can't even describe you, and you know it.
Oh man,
Not
You know,
trying,
people
not
talk-
trying to sidetrack this whole thing, but you know it.
This thing
no.
has been sidetracked since the moment it came on. Nobody's trying to do it. It just happens.
Way
guys
too
remember
many
the first 2
windows here.
Way too many windows.
Remember the first 2 minutes when we were on track?
Everything was
We
cool.
were.
I thought Will wasn't
Yeah.
in yet. That's right.
That was when it was on track when I pressed hit go live and it said starting soon.
Right.
And right after the starting soon went off, goodbye.
I was going to leave the whole thing to Danny, and then Will showed up, and I was like, "Oh no, Here, come on, let's go."
We gotta be in there. I kept
He's got
sending
to
him
get
the
in there.
wrong link, and he still managed to do it.
Well, and here's another thing for some of the people that are still hanging out and the other guys in the bands here. So Steve and Denny grew up together in Violetville, and I was also part of that clan and didn't realize that I knew Denny even before he was on our show, Mike, because Steve pointed it out to me. He's like, "There's no fucking way you didn't meet Denny back in the day." He's like, "There's no way." He's like, you were in Violetville all the time. You were partying with all the same people. He's like, "There's no way you didn't know him." So
Well,
again,
your neighborhood, we called that Lower Violetville. I mean, basically, it's kind of what it was, and
you know, we didn't like that shit, right?
was it derogatory?
No, we didn't like being called Lower Violetville.
Right.
We wanted to go.
You felt better than that? I'm sorry.
This will make people laugh. This will make people laugh because of the actual name, but we wanted to be known by our own neighborhood, which was Bloomfield.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that's great. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Irvington people are laughing at you right now.
I'm going to Bloomfield tonight.
Like Violetville Light.
Load up
Yeah.
the station wagon.
Violetville Light.
Violetville Light.
Diet Violetville.
Nah, Will's
Hey, man.
neighborhood was way more tough than we were. We
Yeah,
like
that's all right.
bordered the bottom. We would just run into the county if somebody chased us. Will would actually fight people.
Yeah.
That's right, because look who's the king now.
That's why it's so fucked up. Look,
I can't reach across screens. I can't get him.
I got to hold on. Oh, wait. Bam! Got him. It's like
This
whack-a-mole.
definitely looks like a sausage fest Brady
Bam,
Bunch.
bam, bam, bam.
Brady Bunch.
bam.
Marsha.
Marsha.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
fellas, we enjoy the conversation, but we're old as shit. We got to get up early in the morning.
I was just going to say, do you ever get the feeling we're the only 7 people watching this?
Yeah.
Yes.
4:30 comes early.
I got to go take the trash out too. So I appreciate all you guys. Can't wait to see you guys. I'm so
Can't wait till the
looking forward to it.
third.
Yeah,
I might have to get
Yeah,
an
man.
Uber. It might be that bad.
I'll
Uh-oh.
take you. You're on my way home. I'll take you home. You'll be fine.
Oh, you're so sweet. That's why I love that guy.
Damn. So
Mike,
much
thank
fun.
you for everything tonight. Will, thank you for showing up. The rest of you guys, I can't wait to meet y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thanks
well,
for being here.
thank you
Peace out.
guys.
Have a good evening.
See you on the
Yeah.
third.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
See you,
All
Bubba.
right, they're dropping like
guys.
flies now. All right, well, give me a little bit about what to expect on the day of show and give people some information on it, on what's going down, times, just tell us what's going on.
Okay, well, I won't tell you about
Bam!
Dave's show. I'll tell you about my show.
Exactly. And Dave will be on next week with
Cool.
some of his bands.
Cool. So yeah, it's Friday, May 3rd. It's the pre-gathering. It's the Fish Head Cantina and Rockin' Sushi Bar.
Rockin'
It's in,
Sushi Bar.
It's in Hillthorpe, Maryland. It's $25 tickets, 5 bands. Doors are 11:30. Bands start promptly. I mean, it promptly at noon. And
Bam.
you don't want to miss any of these bands. And you surely don't think that Liquid Lucky is on the opening of the bill because they're not capable and they're not great musicians, because that is not the case at all. I want people to understand that. I don't want people to go, "Oh, well, it's just the opening band." And no, it's just the way things worked out with this. Okay.
We're only saying that because they're here. Once they leave, we
No.
can
I think they know me better than that at this point, but I want the people listening and people that listen to this later too to understand, don't miss any of these bands. It's very important. You know, while we do appreciate the support every time, it's super important that you catch all these bands, because we want you to be literally injected from the beginning of the show to the end of the show. We don't want you to miss any of it, because to be caught up in the entire event from start to finish, it does something to you. You know what I mean? It changes
Right.
how your whole aspect of the show really was.
And I know how you feel because when I do my shows, the hardest part is picking who to go first and who to go last because you're like, I love them all and I want people to see them all. And it's like, who do I, it's nerve wracking.
It is, and it's tough. And sometimes, honestly, it comes down to proximity of who the bands are and where they are. You know what I mean?
Right.
Truthfully, it's not me picking one or the other over it. It's like, okay, so I got a band traveling 3 hours to get here. Do I really want them to travel 3 hours to get put on first when they're thinking, oh God, nobody's going to be, you know what I mean? I don't want morale to be in a certain way. And again, that's not taking anything away from Liquid Lucky. I mean, they look, first of all, they're pros about it. I know they don't look at it like any way of, oh, dude, sucks, we're on the first. The only thing I know of is that Craig's not happy about not playing his drums. That I know for sure. and brother, please, I'm sorry, but please understand. It's just because of throwing these 5 bands on as quick as we are. You know what I mean?
I get it. Absolutely. This is what you got to do in a tough situation. Absolutely.
Just beat the hell out of somebody else's drums and rack them.
It's mine.
Rack them.
But those guys again. This is what I mean. It's like you run it, Mike. You know this. You'll do shows sometimes, and these bands don't want to share equipment. They don't want to do, and in certain situations, I get it. I understand it. You know what I mean? Specific to your sound, I understand. I totally get that. But to have bands that are all willing to work together. Again, we talked about the vibe earlier. That goes with it. All these bands that I put on this show are all bands I know are going to vibe well together. They're going to work well together. Nobody's going to be, nobody's going to be tripping over each other or pissing each other off. It's just, I try to be so specific in the bands that I choose for that reason as well. Just because being pro and working with each other. I mean, Donnie, hell, I did the first Friday night thing in the studio here one night, and Donnie was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm just going to do kind of like this musicians only thing." And Donnie's like, "Yeah, okay, cool. I'm coming. I'll play." And he sat here with basically a house band and put together a complete track with a band for Desi, who at that time had only been a solo artist. So, I mean, again, all the pieces of these bands, everybody has a stake in the last couple of years in things that I've done, and they've all been supportive of what I've done. So, me taking the bands that I put on my shows, there's a reason for that. We're all supporting each other here. You know what I mean? It's not like if somebody says, "Well, why did you put Liquid Lucky on there?" What do you care? Did you not like them? Did you like them? I mean, it doesn't really matter why I put them on there. I have my reasons. You know what I mean? And I think I think all that comes through whenever the show, once it starts. I think people just kind of get it. I think they look at it and go, "Okay, he's got something here. He's got something that he's trying to put together here, and the bands are flowing and everything works." That's all I want people to do. Just recognize that, damn, that's a fucking good show. That was a high energy show. I just got, I just went 12 rounds with Tyson's with a 5-band show, and it was amazing. There was no lull. You know what I mean? There was no downtime where it's like, all right, cool, I'm going to go out and smoke a cigarette and drink a few beers now. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the shows you want to put together. So hopefully we keep doing that.
And when I saw the lineup, I was like, that's a good lineup.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Absolutely. Anything else anybody wants to get out there?
Oh, wait a minute.
Anything?
Sorry.
I should have never said that.
We're going to do, at the show, we're going to do 50, look at that fucking face. Just to let people know, there's a 50-50 raffle. There'll be a raffle for a drum head that all the bands that'll sign the drum head. And at the last minute, because of Phoenix Customs, because Kenny's the man, I'm going to have event shirts. It won't be a whole bunch of them. It won't be a whole bunch of them, but it will be the flyer that you have up there, but in black and white on the back of the shirt.
Cool. Awesome.
Nice. Always love event shirts.
It's cool. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I was going to print up more of these, and I was like, this one ain't about me. And I just spent the money elsewhere. And Kenny was super cool about it. You know what I mean?
Yep. He's badass. Phoenix
He is badass.
Yep. Cool. Well, there you have it. Get to the show, everybody. It's going to be a good time. It's M3 weekend. Started off at the Fish Head Cantina, 11:30 doors, 12 o'clock sharp. The bands go
Yep.
on. There is, you got 5 bands in 4 hours. Bam. Got to
Yeah.
get it done. And there'll be
Hammer.
no lull. You'll be rocking from start to finish. Each one of these bands brings their own flavor and the whole thing. It's like a Sunday. You got different flavors, different, and it's just a fucking great Sunday that you're gonna feast on Friday.
On Friday.
On Friday. And throw that in there, people will be showing up on Sunday.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't
Yeah,
confuse
yeah,
me.
yeah.
No, I forget what I said. It's Friday.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Anytime
Yeah,
y'all
thanks.
want to come back on, got some news or anything, Liquid Lucky, Throw Rod, anytime you guys want to come back on, there is an open invitation to both you. Will, not so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Darren,
right, y'all have
I'll bring you on with a threesome. All right.
Hey, Jesus! There's always got to
In
be
the-
that one guy that's got to be
In the back door,
I
baby.
always got to bring up.
In the you like it
That's
in the
right.
back door?
In the back door.
Wow! All right. Okay. We're gonna end it with Will wants in the back door.
Hey, dude, what do you,
Yeah,
what do you, listen, you're going to start this shit, the hell with you. There's nothing sacred anymore. When you get fucking anal cancer, nothing's sacred anymore. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm done. I don't. Why? We just lost.
That got dark awfully quick.
Every viewer just went. They just left. Everybody shut their internet off. Said, I don't want no more of this. I'm fucking out of here. Oh my god, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Bloop,
Uh,
bloop, bloop,
You
bloop.
had me at anal. Just saying.
You had
wanted
me
to
at
end it
anal.
He wanted to
Yeah.
end it on one note. I ended on the other.
Bang.
That's it.
Done.
Yeah, you ended on the brown note. Good job, Will.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for being here.
Thanks,
Wish you
Mike.
the best. Like I said, open invitation anytime you want to come.
Right on, bro.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mike. Thanks.
See y'all in a couple weeks.
Good luck.
right.
Can't wait to see you guys, man.
Later.
Absolutely.
All right. Get to the show Friday, May 3rd. Fish Head Cantina. Cantina, right? I think so. We'll pull up the flyer one last time so I'm not wrong. Got to put the stupid glasses on. Fish Head Cantina and Rocket Sushi Bar, Friday, May 3rd. All the bands on the bill. Get there early. Doors 11:30. Bands promptly at noon. Next week, Dave Dillman will be here because he's got the M pre-party with Midnight Devils, Scarlet Rocks. There's going to be a few I forget to say, but he's bringing some of his bands on next week, and we're going to chat with them, get you fired up for that, because that happens right after the pre-gathering. Pre-gathering ends at 4. M pre starts at 6. Bam. 2 badass shows. Don't miss either one of them. All right, so we'll have Dave Dillman on next week, and I will put it out there on who's going to be joining him and me. All right, y'all have a good night. Thanks for being here, and get to the pre-gathering on May 3rd. Peace.